Hey everyone, it's me, Sunshine143, and this is a video response to Lipstick Love Affair's question. She asks, let's be real, how do you really feel about your natural hair? And the reason why she raises this question is because she says a lot of times as women on YouTube, natural hair, women on YouTube, we talk about a lot of things, products, how products work on our hair, style tutorials, but we don't really discuss how we actually feel. I will say, first I want to say, one of the reasons I think people are hesitant to explain their frustrations is because they don't want to be attacked. If you say, I really don't like my hair, I think it's ugly, people will come at you and say that you are self-loathing, you don't appreciate who you are as a black woman. Those are some kinds of comments. Now, it's different if you say, this style didn't come out too great. You can say that. If you do a tutorial or you try a style and it doesn't come out that great, people are, I haven't seen that. But when I've heard people say, I really don't like my hair, it doesn't look right, the curl pattern is off, it's confusing, you sound like you're complaining or criticizing the actual texture of your hair, not just the style. I've seen people be like harsh comments. So I think her point about people not really exploring that is valid. To answer her question, I will say how I really feel about my natural hair. I love my natural hair, but it has been a process. Every stage, there are frustrations that you go through. There are things you like, there are things you don't like. My hair, when I first went natural, I did adjust. I did like my hair, but for me, the process of adjusting to what other people thought, I think was much more my focus. Because I was ready. I transitioned for 10 months and I was thinking about going natural for longer than that. So I was ready, but other people were shocked and surprised. And not many people give you compliments, or me, because my hair was long when it was relaxed. And, people, I guess, thought I looked better that way. When I did get frustrated with my hair, that was about 4 years ago, 4 to 3 years ago, after my heat damage incident in 2007, and I hid my hair. I didn't like my hair. I didn't want it to be seen, so I got my first set of extensions in 2008, and then I started wearing half wigs and wigs on a fairly regular basis for a couple of months, between April of 2009 to about November of 2009. And then I started really focusing on taking care of my hair. The frustrations that I've had at each stage of my journey have been different. I've gotten frustrated with not being able to do certain styles or being able to only wear the same style all the time, feeling like my hair wasn't growing. Today, I will say I love my natural hair. I want it to continue to grow. It's continuing to grow. I still want to retain length, so I haven't, decided I'm going to stop growing it out. But there are frustrations. I don't really talk about them as much in my videos because, my videos, I really want them to be about encouraging people, especially new naturals, because I know how that feels, or just some, women who get tired of wearing the same styles, or maybe want to learn a new technique that I've tried that has been effective. But some of the frustrations I have now, because it's gotten a bit longer, is how much time I have to take to wash it every week. I am not someone who enjoys playing up in my hair. I don't hate it, it's not a painful, hateful process, but I would love if my whole routine could be 30 minutes, and it's impossible if I want it to not be a tangled mess. So that's the frustration that I have. There's just no getting around it. I have to detangle my hair. I will always be in the shower about 30 to 40 minutes. I just can't um, get around that. Um, I have to style my hair if I don't want it to be a tangled mess. And so those are things that I deal with, and that will only increase in terms of the length and time it takes as my hair gets longer. But there's a payoff. And when you look at yourself in the mirror, and one of the things she mentioned in her video was she wouldn't mind if her hair was long and curly. She doesn't really, it wasn't so much the texture that she was frustrated with, but that her hair was shorter. Um, and I have to say that, at this point, um, the reward is being able to see my hair. To me, my hair isn't long, but it's long enough to frame my face. And seeing those small milestones have been encouraging to me. Um, and knowing that it's only going to improve because I'm not going to stop what I'm doing is helpful. And there's a moment, an aha moment, whether it's that time when you realize you can do something. For some people, it's putting all their hair in a ponytail. For some people, it's the first time they take a shower and they feel that, one of their curls on their back. It's like, whoa, you know? For some people, it's the first time, you see a friend who you haven't seen in a while and they're like, girl, your hair has grown so much. When you realize that it's paying off, it doesn't seem that bad anymore because you know that it's only going to get better. And I would encourage you and anyone else um, who hits those moments to, you know, kind of like in real life in a way. I think to me, it's effective to think of goals in short intervals. You know, I was 3 month minded. So every 3 months, I wanted to accomplish a certain goal because looking far out just seemed overwhelming. And now, um, it's a little bit longer. So I think, in January, I was like, okay, this is where I want my hair to be in June. Um, June comes, I'm like, this is where I want my hair to be at the end of the summer. Summer comes, this is where I want my hair to be at the end of the year. And, 3 months isn't that long. So I would encourage you just to think of small milestones that you want to reach every 3 or 4 months. And that really helps make the time go by more quickly, I think. Because I could not be like, I can't wait till my hair is waist length because I would just be pulling my hair out. But saying, I look forward to, you know, my hair being an inch and a half longer. Little things like that were helpful. So I love my hair a great deal, but like any relationship, it has been a process. So anyone who watches this video, send in your videos to um, Lipstick Love Affair and explain how you feel, how you really feel about your natural hair. Take care, ladies. Bye.